My name's Julian Thick. I'm the Managing Director of Aintree Racecourse. A typical day well, there isn't a typical day at Aintree. Predominantly our business is set up to run horse racing. We run the John Smith Grand National Meeting, which is the biggest event of the year and also the biggest event in horse racing. But the business also has an ongoing 365-day-a-year conference and events business. We've got a motor track, a golf course and an equestrian centre here, so every day is different. Jockey Club Racecourses, which is the group we're part of, has a track record of bringing graduates into the horse racing industry, and many of those are now senior managers within our own company. And what we look for in a graduate is obviously a decent education track record, but more importantly we're looking for someone with passion and commitment to our business and the industry that we're in. And we look for them to have shown that through doing more than just turning up each day at university and fulfilling their course. We like to see our graduates have varied outside interests and also shown their ability to work. And ultimately, when we meet them, we're looking for somebody that has a culture that fits the culture of our business. We work in a very specialist industry. Horse racing is, while it's part of the leisure business, doesn't really have a lot in common with other industries. The variety of the people we take into the industry and also the skills they have mean that when we're looking at candidates, there are lots of different elements that we're seeking, and that also changes from job to job. But we're definitely looking for people that have done more than just carry out their studies. We're looking for people that have shown their interest and their own passion for our sport in a variety of ways. That will be either through working on a temporary basis, one of our race courses, maybe paid work through one of our contractors, through our catering, our car parking, our security businesses. But equally, those that have volunteered to work. We take on a lot of people that work at the major festivals, and we're constantly taking student placements at our race courses. Horse racing is very open to people that want to come along and show us their commitment. So there's lots of ways in which people can get involved, and we look for that on their CV. When we're looking at graduates, while having a degree on your CV is hugely beneficial, it's highly unlikely that that degree itself will give you what you need in order to fulfill the roles we'll be advertising. So what we're looking for is to see somebody that's obviously a quick learner, that has shown commitment to their studies. And really what we're actually trying to do in interview is to get underneath their CV and understand what the candidate is all about. So it's about personality. We believe it's much more important to employ people that have a culture similar to our own than those that come with ready skills, because we believe that we'll be doing a lot to develop people's skills, whereas it's very difficult to change people's culture. So we're trying to understand and interview what people are really like. So we'd encourage people to be yourself, and if you've got strong views about anything, get them across, because that's what we like. We're big supporters of the World of Work certificate. We think it demonstrates the sort of the commitment beyond a student's studies that we're really looking for in graduates. So we think it's a huge advantage to have it on your CV, and we'd encourage all other employees and other companies we work with to get involved with the scheme as well.